Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Digital Sim Sports Network and our live coverage. The Epic Racing Association Pavement Late Model Stock Car Series tonight. The Mars Tar Heel Challenge from the famous Hickory Motor Speedway. And if anybody out there knows anything about Hickory, you know about the drama that seems to always surround racing at Hickory Motor Speedway. Epic finishes, epic racing, door to door, trading paint, trading rubber. And we are going to see some of that tonight. 18 warriors on the asphalt in here vying to pick up a win in the series or pick up a win on the season. And a lot of guys we are used to seeing pick up those wins have been having a lot of trouble this season. We are talking about driver in the 43 car, Reed Rundle, the 11, Adam Vinny, Matt Eddy in the 88. Guys that we've gotten pretty accustomed to seeing going to the front. Just not able to get there right now with the appearance of Dylan Connor, Caleb Dyer, Casey Wynn, some of these guys. So we'll see who can do it. Hello to everybody out in chat land. Huge crowd already tonight. We haven't even started racing yet, guys. I am very impressed. Expect a very fun evening from everybody this evening. Looks like the chat's already alive and taking on what I'm sure is going to be its Persona 4 tonight's event. If you were with us last night, you saw some pretty good racing. We had some technical difficulties. Right now, we're a little skittish about starting and stopping things, so we may leave our ticker up all night long. I haven't made the decision yet. It worked a little better when I initiated it this evening, so we're sorry for the technical problems last night. But we may have that ironed out. Oh boy, here we go. Where's he at? Let's go find out what he's sporting on there tonight. He's doing the right thing. He is doing the absolute right thing. That man had a very difficult night last night in the dirt, to say the very least. He had a good starting spot both races, and those were short-lived, to say the least. Adam, always a trooper, though. He will fight through and do the best that he can. Guys clearing the track, getting ready for qualifying. You know what? I'm not going to watch qualifying this evening because I want to do something that we haven't done in a very, very, very long time. We're going to start the show the way that I should start the show each and every night. We're going to try to get back to this.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home?
All right, huge thank you to my friend Reed Foley and to Sam Foley as well for our invocation and our national anthem this evening. I thought about this over the July 4th weekend, and I miss doing it. It's how you should always start a motorsports event, and I think we're going to work really hard to get back to doing it every single night. We'll see if we can come up with some variations for that stuff. But right now, no surprise, Dylan Connor. 14.62 seconds, fastest in the session. Caleb Dyer, Adam Vinny with a good run. He was the first out and first to time in. He holds down the third spot. Only about 3 or 4 more drivers left to go. John Payette, Randy Tesser, and Nathan Hurlbert are the drivers that have not taken time yet. We're watching Martin Turnmeyer roll back in. Matt Eddy has finished his laps. Matt Eddy going to time in 12th tonight. Well, you got colorful there for us, Bailey, and I do appreciate the sentiment very much. That's what I mean. We have to stand up. We have to remember everything that this country's supposed to be, supposed to stand for, and everybody who put this country on the path it used to be on, and we need to figure out how to get it going back that way. Hi, Mindy. Hi from the tractor. Are you mowing the grass again? Man, I need a woman like you that'll mow my grass for me. I hate mowing the grass. And do you? Yeah, I was getting ready. Jay beat me to it. I was going to ask, do you have your headphones tonight so the noise canceling so you don't have to hear it? Doesn't look like Payette, Tesser, or Hurlbert will be putting in time. So it's going to be Dylan Connors' quick time this evening. Congratulations to him on that. I don't know how many in a row that is. It's a few. Casey wins 6th quick behind Justin Moore and Reed Rundle. Turnmeyer, Humphrey, Knowles, Werdeman, McLaughlin, Eddie Hines, Griffin, Westendorf through 15th. We're just waiting on the session in. The guys are in their pre-race drivers meeting. They got 70 times around this little bull ring tonight. Let's take a quick look at some of our information. It is just over 3/10 of a mile, about a third of a mile here at Hickory. Low humidity, high temps, 85. That's going to make the track, yeah, that doesn't make the track super hot. It's 111 degrees, no grip. This track is an old service, has no grip anyway, and you make it that hot, does not matter. It is going to be nasty out there. So the drivers are going to be fighting for the same piece of real estate and fighting for some rear grip on the exit of these corners. I think the guy that rolls the corner the best is probably going to have the big advantage tonight. Doubt that high side really comes in very well. I haven't seen it do that here maybe ever, but it's at least been a very, very long time. So we'll have some drivers grab some warm-up. Oh, let's see if anybody is ready. Oh, man, we just don't have a whole lot of guys talking to us. All right, so let's get somebody in here. He's kind of a fan favorite. We're going to drag him up here, make him talk to us before he goes rolling out there. Adam Vinny, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. How we doing?
Man, we're doing pretty good. We know you have not had the most stellar start to the week, but I saw you post something today on social media. Like you are very excited to come to this teeny tiny Let's Duke It Out bull ring. So tell me about the excitement coming here tonight.
Yeah, I like this track. A little nervous about what's going to be happening out there, but as long as we keep the car clean, we should be all right.
Yeah, it looks like some guys were fighting for grip in the warm-up session. Some guys were fighting for grip there in qualifying. If we switch over to the night, is it going to help or hurt things with the way the guys have practiced already?
I hope it helps because, yeah, it's a slippery slope out there. Little scary.
All right, man. Well, the Lumber Dude Limousine, yeah, give us your thoughts. Are we going to be able to take that thing to the front tonight?
Well, we're already out front. Just got to keep it there. And, I mean, we got 2 fast guys ahead of me and a few behind me. I mean, this whole field is fast, but I think we got what it's take. We got 70 laps. Gonna conserve us some tire and drive it to the front, and hopefully we'll see you on victory lane.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us. Good luck out there tonight, and we do hope we get to talk to you at least on the podium, if not on the top step of it this evening at the end of 70 laps.
I will definitely take a podium. I appreciate it, Roger. Hopefully y'all enjoy the show.
All right, Adam Vinny, you in for the fans. I know all the Victory Vinnies in here. Chomping at the bit to see that guy pick up a win. He has had some rough luck for a little while, and he kind of turned it around at the end or the middle of last week over here and did a really fine job of running. But it would be great to see him pull off a win like he did over at the Mars Series. So, just a couple of minutes left in the warm-up. Over, under? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. What was it last week? 46? Is that the count we had? I can't remember. My brain is still fried from how long it took to get through that. I am going to go with 7. That is on record. Lucky number 7. That's what I'm going to go with. Make sure you watch the whole show. If you chime in and give us an over, under, or if you give us the exact number, you never know. Dirt Racing Network, Digital Sim Sports Network. Once in a while we do have some prizes. A win. Oh, if Adam wins, what's the bonus? My t-shirt? Okay, I said 7. Somebody said over 7. Jay says 9. You know, this is all saved for posterity, folks. I'm just saying. Chime in, give them a number. I think we had, what did we have, 13 last week? Was it 13? Is that the right number? Because I know between Mars on Monday and ERA on Tuesday, the total was like 21, 22. That's a lot of cautions, 2 50, 60 lap races. And I think Mars was only like 35 laps. So in less than 100 laps, that's a lot of cautions. And most of them are the same drivers. These cars have a lot of horsepower and low grip. So I am going to step away for 1 second. Let's see what we got over here in the prize vault. Oh, we might be able to come up with something. I'll tell you what. We got some banners. We got some ball caps. We've got... Yeah, we got some... We might be able to do a prize here. Put a little prize pack together for this. So we'll see who lands on it. I have 7. Jay has 9. Beards has 8. We are going to get ready to line this thing up. I am so nervous about shutting down that pylon. I just really don't think I can do it. So we're just going to bring the grid in. And we're going to look at it right here. It's going to be Dylan Connor. Again, the 91 car on the pole. He's been the guy to beat. Had a couple of bad nights, but some of that wasn't his doing. Caleb Dyer, the 17 car, will start on his outside. Then we talked to him in the warm-up session, the 11 of Adam Vinny. Row 2 to the inside. Next to his teammate, man, we got the limousine and the jackwagon in row number 2. Reed Rundle in the 43 car. Justin Moore, 87, row 3 to the inside with last week's winner, Casey Wynn, in the 5 car. Marvin Turnmeyer, good starting spot for the 16 car tonight. He starts inside row number 4, next to the 31 of Andrew Humphrey. Matt Knowles in the 15 will start 5th row to the inside. Jeff Werdeman on his outside. Sean McLaughlin has the 77's car starting inside the 6th row with the 88. So double digits in row number 6. That's Matt Eddy, position number 12. 13th starting spot will go to the 8 of Barry Hines, and he'll have the 12 of Chris Griffin. On his outside, Josh Weisslendorf, 92 car, row 6. On the left and on the right, that is the 5 of John Payette. Nathan Hurlburt, 28 car. Final row to the inside next to Randy Tesser. That's the 59. Those guys, new drivers in the series, and they do not get to qualify. I don't think Tesser made the call. I do not believe the 59 car is out there. I do not see him at the back of this field. So, that'll be interesting. We're only going to have 17 drivers. And we're under the green flag, 70 laps, and as expected, the front row has it all worked out. They're going to let Connor get out and jackrabbit the thing. Dyer going to fall in line. Adam Vinny is going to look for that third spot. Going to try to wrestle that away from Reed Rundle. He will. Rundle gets down in front of the 87 of Justin Moore, 16 of Marvin Turnmeyer right behind that. But Casey Wynn, that 05 car, he is up on the outside, and Wynn always tries to make the outside work early on starts and restarts, and he is blinking like a Christmas tree. Nobody knows where he is at. He may be gone. He may be a lap down already. That's going to move things back to Knowles and Humphrey battling side by side. I don't think that's going to last long. Here comes McLaughlin in ninth, working to the inside of Jeff Werdeman. And if Humphrey keeps the door open long enough, that'll put McLaughlin beside him. Matt Eddy trying to follow McLaughlin through. Payette actually is in the 208. No, he's not. No, he's not. John Payette is in the 105 back there. They've got those numbers on the cars just because that's rookie stuff. 208 car is Barry Hines. Used to seeing him in just a single digit, so my mistake on that. 6 for Barbara. Okay, Barbara. Very good. So we're into complete lap number 6. It's been all Connor. He's 0.4 of a second in front of Dyer. Vinny right behind and Rundle right behind. And I know the 11 and the 43, they are in tire conservation mode. They're only running as fast as they need to keep up with the 17. Late in this thing, I bet you see a move. If we get a caution, say around halfway, you may see all these guys go to pit road and get tires. Dylan Connor tries to stretch his the whole way, and it works out about 85 or so % of the time for him. Watching Tuesday Night Thunder also up here on the big screen. We were supposed to be there till we realized we had a show tonight, so all that got canceled real quick. Justin Moore still hanging on into that 5th spot. 87 with right front damage. That must have happened at the very start of the race. Doesn't look like it's affecting him a whole lot. Turnmeyer, Knowles, Humphrey and McLaughlin side by side, and I told you if Humphrey left the door open too long, McLaughlin would sneak by him, and he does. Now Matt Eddy is going to work up the inside of the 31 car. Here comes Jeff Werdeman. I thought Werdeman was about to slide the car to a spin right there, but he kept it under control. He'll take a spot away. That's Barry Hines. It's going backward. Let's get back towards the front. Looked like Dyer maybe had an issue for just a second. And Adam Vinny took evasive action, went to the high side to try to go around him, but it just gave Dyer the room to get the car gathered up, and nobody ends up with any problems out of that deal. We are clipping the laps off quick here, guys. We're already 13 in the books. I don't feel like we've been racing 2 minutes. We're out here running around 15 seconds a lap, so. You can see the gap between Justin Moore and Reed Rundle starting to grow, and the gap between Justin Moore and Marvin Turnmeyer starting to shrink as Turnmeyer is trying to ratchet things up and run down. Moore get up here and get himself in the top 5. McLaughlin has Eddy in tow. They got Humphrey in line in front of Werdeman. That's 11th. Barry Hines, Chris Griffin, Westendorf, Payette, Hurlburt, Wynn. I think Wynn is out of this one. 0. No, nobody took 0, and I would have never taken 0. I wouldn't have thought it was possible. But that's racing. One night terrible, nobody able to do anything with the car. And the next night, there we go. That broke that all up. Josh Westendorf appears to have had a little bit of a problem. We'll look at the 92 car real quickly here. See what happens. He's in behind it. Oh, yep, he just did what I saw guys doing in practice. Got a little throttle happy on the exit of the corner, and, well, front end of his car died for the effort. So we'll see if anybody's a taker this early for tires. It looks like Dyer was going to either think about if anybody went with him, or he was just pulling the fake, see if he could get some guys that were right on his tail off. All he's going to do is put other guys right there, so that might not have been a great idea. Griffin, no, that's not right. Connor, Dyer, Vinny, Rundle, Moore, Turnmeyer, Knowles, McLaughlin, Eddie, and Humphrey are the top 10 currently. Westendorf's car on pit road right now. So we made it 18 laps before we caught the first caution. So that's one. Only 8 more to go. Not that I'm wishing anything against you, Jay, but I sure hope not. That'll make for another long night, buddy. I thought we might have a little more with the way I watched a few of these guys struggling in the practice session, but they were maybe trying to push the envelope and see where that line was that you just don't cross, and now they've taken a step back from that. So we'll see. Restart on lap 19. Green. And once again, Connor trying to break clear. Dyer is up on the outside. That's going to open the door for Adam Vinny. This may be a battle for second, and it may be that Dyer isn't going to be able to keep the spot. That outside looks pretty treacherous right now. That car is dancing all over the place, but so is Adam Vinny. And Adam Vinny going to have to roll off the throttle, give the spot away. He just couldn't. Oh, here we go. Big wreck. This started with Marvin Turnmeyer getting tapped in the back. He was on the outside line. Watch the 16 car. He's going to get a tap from McLaughlin. He had to check up. He got a good run through the center. When he checked up, McLaughlin just didn't have time to react. And several cars involved, but it started right there. He got a pretty good run through the center of that corner. So now, caution 2. Cautions breed cautions. That's what happens when you regroup these guys. Jay's just going to count them down. Yo, Jay, if we land on 7, you're going to have us a whiskey party. Calling my shot. All right, still, Connor, Dyer, Vinny, Rundle, Moore, McLaughlin, Humphrey, Hurlburt, Payette, and Griffin are top 10. Several cars on pit road right now. Knowles, Werdeman, Hines, and Westendorf all on pit road. I think. Pun. What pun? What pun did I do? Or what pun did you do? I missed it. All right, doubling them up. Looks like the lights are off on the safety truck. It is time to get back to green flag racing. Still 50 laps to go. It'll be 49 when we take the green. Let's roll. didn't know T-Mez was going to be here tonight. Ah, yeah, I guess I didn't catch that. I did it myself. I'm here all week. Connor with a great restart once again. Vinny and Dyer side by side is just not enough down there on the bottom, and Dyer is willing to risk it to get. I think he is trying to stay buffer between Connor and then in between Vinny and Rundle. He's just trying to keep that buffer there. Everybody seems to be holding it pretty good right here. Humphrey is going after McLaughlin. There's just not enough there. There is enough of a run off the top. If you can hit that exit line straight to pull away. 28 car of Hurlburt is trying to do the same, but he is trying to do it up against a pretty tough customer, Payette. Oh, Payette slid up. A little bit of trading paint right there. Big wreck in front. That's going to be McLaughlin. Did he get help? Where'd he go? Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, he got into Justin Moore a little bit, backed up, and Humphrey got in the back of him. So, racing chain reaction, but we are at caution number 3. Oh boy, so we got a couple of them sitting at 6. They're halfway home and we're not halfway through this thing. I took 7. I think Jay took like 23 or something. Oh, no, he said 9. Beards is on 8, so I don't know. We may not make it. We may end up with 5. Who knows? These guys may settle right down here, and we may end up with a short number. Should be fun no matter what. Guys, I am seeing the chat, especially from the YouTube folks. If you're over on Facebook or Twitch, Trovo, any of that, make sure. If you got a over-under on the caution, give us your number. And then stick around to the end. Ah, 23. Well, I could have said 11-teen. I don't know. Something like that. All right, we should get the one to go. This time we will restart with 46 laps still on our big board. They are getting after it out there at Beaker, Oklahoma tonight at Red Dirt Raceway with the Tuesday Night Thunder USAC Midget Series. These guys are getting after each other. I don't know what heat race number this is, but they are 3 and 4 wide, and they are just carving it in between each other. Man, this looks like fun to be at. All right, double foul, ready to go back green. Pace truck out of the way. We are in the start zone. Green flag back in the air. Can Adam Vinny get one of these restarts to work his way? Can he just get the opportunity to find some launch off the corner and pull alongside and clear Caleb Dyer? Man, he's better than he has been this time. Dyer with a big run down the front stretch. Not quite enough to get there, and Dyer's really keeping it pinned down on his door. I will say there's an old phrase in racing, sometimes when you pinch, you pay. And I would hate for a little slip from Adam Vinny to get into the door of the 17. He's trying to pin him down. Caution! And we reach caution number 4. Justin Moore. Did Justin Moore run into problems? Or did a problem run into him? Oh, got down on the flat, got up. That looked like a little, no, that looked like a dipsy-do off the corner, and he got a little bit into the door of the 43. Yike. A little damage on the right front corner of that where he dipped into. So we're getting there. We are slowly getting there. tell you what, the boys have got the track in shape over there tonight. It looks nice and smooth. Not too many bumps, ruts, and holes in it, man. That just, yeah. I'm going to see a heck of a show tonight. Things haven't changed a whole lot. Vinny did get by Dyer before the caution, which may or may not be an advantage for him because now he's got to start on the outside, and Dyer is just going to work hard on the inside once again. But it's Connor, Vinny, Dyer, Rundle, Humphrey, Hurlburt, Eddie, Payette, Turnmeyer, McLaughlin, Moore, and Hines. And then Werdeman back on track back here in 14th. Everybody else seems to be on pit road. Matt Knowles, Josh Westendorf, Casey Wynn. Everybody having issues. Early has pretty much retired except for Werdeman. I'm 3 away. Beards, you're 4 away, and it's 5 away for Jay right now. 2 away for the girls. Well, we'll see if he can get aggressive enough, like Dyer has been on that outside, and see if he can. Because if he can get a good restart beside Connor, he may be able to go battle. Oh, we got an accordion effect back here, guys. All that wiggling around, and everybody doesn't know where to hit the brakes. But we're back under the green flag. Lap number 28 at the start. And Adam Vinny did not get a great restart. He's going to have to battle to keep second. Get that launch off the corner on the outside. Now he's got to really drive into the center. Get the car to turn and get the power down. He is going to clear, and he's going to take second place back. Oh, left the door open getting into one. I don't think he meant to do that at all. Now he's clear. Now he can go to the bottom. Dyer had to check and got the car tight. He moves up the hill. He's right in front of Rundle. But it's Connor and Vinny 1-2. Dyer's third. Rundle thought he was going to be able to put the nose in there. Here comes Andrew Humphrey. And Andrew Humphrey flexing the muscle on the 31 a little bit. Hurlburt stuck on the outside. He has fallen back pretty quickly. He's on the way back to 8th. He restarted in about 6th. He's lost 2. He's going to lose a 3rd spot to Payette any moment now. Payette maybe not getting through the center of 3 and 4 as good as he would like, and he is not going to take the spot. Here comes Matt. Eddie tried to go crossover, and he got there a little quick, had to check the car down, and wasn't able to pull alongside Andrew Humphrey. Vinny got to second. He is starting to get away from Caleb Dyer. Dyer, don't know if he's holding up Rundle, if Rundle is content to ride there until we get a little later in this thing. Rundle probably wants to go at about lap 50 and start trying to go run down these leaders if it'll stay green. He gets a good launch right through the center of the corner right there, and he really has to back that car up not to get into the rear bumper on the 17. He's doing it at both ends. One slip from the 17, and Reed Rundle is going to get right up underneath him on the exit and keep him pinned to the outside here. He's running down in there, and he is having to just wait and brake on the car. And that may be a strategy for Dyer to kind of close that exit up. Not give Rundle that room to run out on him on the exit. There's a slip. I thought that might be the opening. Rundle just not willing to get that aggressive yet. Right off the helmet cam. We're getting into lap traffic up front. Connor now going around Westendorf, back on track 15 laps down. Here comes Adam Vinny. Vinny's going to get by. I think Justin Moore brought it out. He is going to give the top 4 or 5 guys, 6 guys here a little bit of room. He's going to give them the bottom. Let's Dyer by. Rundle goes by. Humphrey goes by. The battle's behind that. McLaughlin and Eddie are racing for position right alongside a lap car, and they're stacking it up 3 wide. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I saw the 77 leaving black marks as he slid that car through the corner. Yeah, Mike got the right rear a little hot there on that slide. He is having some trouble on the exit of the corners, getting the power down. Slow car on the top. That's Westendorf once again. Werdeman is right in the middle of this as well. Back towards the front. The gap opened it up. It's 0.8 of a second between Connor and Vinny. It is 2 seconds back to Caleb Dyer and Reed Rundle, who are still trying to figure it out. But they are stacking guys up behind them. 43 car just finds a little burst through the center of the corner, and he just runs right up to the back bumper. And he's really got to slow the car, and he can't get the exit line that he would like to put the power down. And I know he'd like to get the nose right up there to that left rear tire and make Dyer give him the line, getting into the next corner, and he may have it right there. Dyer misses the entry, Rundle alongside. And Reed Rundle right there gets that little bit of extra launch through the center of the corner, and he should clear. This time it took him a full lap to get clear of the 17, and now Dyer gets down between Rundle and Humphrey. So move Rundle to third. He is 2.6 seconds behind second place Adam Vinny. Dyer fourth, Humphrey, Eddie. The battle behind is Werdeman and McLaughlin side by side. Werdeman off the top side. Jeff Werdeman going to the high line, trying to make some hay. Clears McLaughlin. McLaughlin's been having problems. He slid the car pretty hard. I think he got the tires a little hot. And he may not have enough grip on the exits of these corners to hold off Werdeman. That time, super sideways. He got pinned down hard. And Werdeman now has the spot to himself. Adam Vinny has closed the gap a little bit, and it may be that Connor figures he's got to save some tire for these last 20. Caution on the Speedway. That is number 5. No, that is not for him. That is going to be for this driver. I'm almost sure of it. Yep. He got real loose on the entry, checked the car down. Hurlburt did, and Hines got in the back of it. It's another one of those racing incidents that just ended up being bad news. What happened to Reed and Rundle? Don't know. Oh, here we go. Here's some pit strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis Connor stayed out. The next 3 cars into the pits to get tires. Is it a right side only deal? I think Matt Eddy missed his pit stall. I don't know if Payette got his or not. Vinny gets out. Rundle gets out. And Dyer all get out. Dylan Connor, Jeff Werdeman, Sean McLaughlin. It's showing Barry Hines in 4th, but I think that's about to change. Nope, Knowles is laps down, so is Westendorf. Justin Moore is lap down, so that may be. No, Justin Moore is not laps down. Justin Moore is at the end of the. Nope, he's 1 lap down. He is showing a lap down. So, lucky dog for Moore. He'll get around, gets his lap back. That should put Barry Hines in 4th place. Then Adam Vinny, Reed Rundle on fresh tires. Caleb Dyer, Andrew Humphrey, all on fresh tires. And they are going to be right behind all these guys on 50-lap old tires. So are we about to double up? Yeah, we may get one to go this time. Lights off on the safety car. Doubling them up. Now that battle between Rundle and Dyer is going to be interesting. And the guys in front on older tires, especially McLaughlin. And his tires were starting to go away at the end of that last little run we had there. That may bottleneck some things up. I may want to be the guy on the outside if Barry Hines either slips wide on the restart with the tires not up to temperature and not having a whole lot of grip left in them. I may want to be Reed Rundle right here. I don't know if I want to be Adam Vinny or Caleb Dyer right now. I definitely don't want to be Sean McLaughlin with those hounds behind me on fresh shoes.
Like it back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
I am not clear as to what is going on here. Pace truck went to pit road and then they immediately extended the caution. I'm not sure. Maybe the 12 car of Griffin trying to unlap himself? He doesn't show to be off the lead lap. Griffin shows that may mess up the standings.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag coming out. Nope, Dylan Connor is going to go back to the point when we cycle through. So on the restart, we're going to go back here. We're going to watch these guys on fresh tires. Connor grabs the lead. Werdeman is second. McLaughlin grabs third. Hines is on the outside. He's got Vinny up the inside right here. They are not going to be able to waste a lot of time on them fresh tires. If you're going to make use of them, you better go. All right, now, Reed Rundle bottled in behind Hines. Dyer is going to grab a spot. Eddie's going to pull alongside. Oh, 3 wide. Are they going to be able to hold it? I don't think that's going to happen. I didn't think we could get through there. I didn't think we were going to get through there. Let's go drone cam it. Hines the slower car, and Rundle decided to go 3 wide, and that's great. Nothing wrong with that. Eddie got down on the very bottom. Just wasn't enough room on the exit. I mean, they're all trying to get by the slower cars on older tires. And with that few laps to go, nobody's going to give 1 inch. Caution number 6. Are we done with the cautions, or do I get the call tonight on 7? Right now, Barbara and Mindy are sitting on the number. So we're going to keep it where it's at. Connor, Werdeman, McLaughlin, Vinny. Then Dyer will be 5th. Hines, Rundle, Humphrey, Payette, Moore, Hurlburt, and Eddie. That's all the cars on the lead lap. Knowles and Westendorf laps down, but I believe they're on the track. I don't think Marvin Turnmeyer is on the track. Casey Wynn is not, and Randy Tesser is not as well. Do you think we got 3 more in us, Jay? Well, you've got an array of drivers out here, different strategies. Right now, Dylan Connor, the only car that never went to pit road. Werdeman's been on pit road multiple times. McLaughlin, Vinny, Dyer, Hines, Rundle, all those guys been to once. Barry Hines more times than anybody, and we're extending the caution 1 more time. So a lot of different strategies playing out right here. All right, I think we're going to double them up, turn the lights off on the pace truck. There goes Westendorf to get a lap back. Very late in this one, which is not going to affect anything really. Unless Knowles drops out. .15th is the best Westendorf can do. We are back to the restart. Connor, good launch. Werdeman did not get one. Now, what is Vinny going to do? Because he's on the outside and he needs to get by McLaughlin. He needs to get by Werdeman, and he didn't do either one, and now he is stuck. Here comes Rundle. Dyer already has gone by. Dyer working the inside on McLaughlin. McLaughlin just not able to keep the car down on the exit, and Dyer's going to have an easy time getting around him right here. Up the hill, turns the car down, going to get a good run. Reed Rundle is going to go on the attack now and try to take fourth. 13 or 14, 13 to go this time. Can Dyer, Rundle, and even Vinny, who's gotten in line now, and he's going to try to work his way back around McLaughlin. Do these guys have enough time and enough tread to go up here and chase? You can get to them. That's easy. Getting around them may be a different story. Vinny now working around the inside of McLaughlin. He's got the 5th spot, at least by half a car. Now he'll have it clear and clean, and here comes Payette. So McLaughlin on old tires slipping back through the field. Rundle now to the high side. He's going to take second away from Dyer. Door wasn't open long enough for Adam Vinny to get there, but here comes Rundle. 10 laps to go. He needs to make up 6/10 of a second on the leader, and he was a 1/10 and a half faster the last lap. Rundle. Late race charge from the 43 car on fresh tires, so the strategy may work out. He was a 1/10 faster that lap. He's got it down to 6/10. He is just not able to get right to that bumper and start putting pressure. He's run out of laps to do it. Not faster that lap. Same lap times for the two leaders. Dyer trying to hold off Vinny. How desperate would Adam Vinny get? Would he put the bumper to him and just get him loose right there to try to get that podium spot? I don't think he's that driver. I think he'll try to force an opening, but I don't think he'll do it with any kind of physicality. Down to 4/10 with 6 laps to go. Rundle finding a little something late. Can he get there, and can he get around Dylan Connor? Connor has not pitted. Tires are from the start of the race. 3/10 that lap. Gotta get there, gotta get him looking in the mirror, make a mistake and miss an entry. Got it down to 1/4 second, almost to 2/10. He was faster that lap by a full 10th. This is going to be our battle right here. Dyer appears to have things in hand for third. 3 to go this time. Lap car, and lap car may not become a factor. He may just get out of the way. Rundle is there. He needs a tiny little run with an itty bitty little opening. He can get the nose there. 2 to go. Connor still out front. Fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying. He's led every single lap. Everybody's there. Oh my goodness. Turned around in front of the field on the white flag lap. Reed Rundle is going to be out of this. Adam Vinny's going to try to slide through. Connor's going to win it easily. The battle's for second and third. Dyer got into Rundle. Now he and Vinny are roughing each other up, trying to come to the line. Vinny hangs on by 2 1/100ths over Caleb Dyer. Eddie fourth, McLaughlin fifth. Well, that was interesting. I'd like to go back and take a look at that incident right there. Not sure that we'll get the opportunity. Let's see who all comes in. We know we're going to have Adam Vinny showing up. Let's see. We're going to be waiting for these other two guys for just a moment. Let me go back. I want to go right back here. And I want to watch this, and I want to do this from the drone cam. Yep, just got in there and got right into that left rear corner and turned him around. Last coming to the white flag. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm telling you, I missed it by one. That was my caution. They needed to throw that right there, but that was it. Mindy and Barbara, go to the Facebook page for me and send us a private message on the Facebook page, please. The Dirt Racing Network, so that we can try to get some information from you. We are just waiting for Caleb Dyer and Dylan Connor to make their way to us. We may not wait very long here. Dylan Connor's going to make it. We'll see if Caleb Dyer's going to make it in or not. We can always come back to him. Let's move right here and talk to second place Adam Vinny. He said at the beginning he'd be happy with a podium. Well, he picked one up tonight. Late in this one, Adam Vinny. Pretty solid finish. We thought things were going to be a little rough there on that 20-lap restart.
Yeah. You know, I started in a good position. Didn't have to come through the field majorly, so I was excited about that. And then, yeah, just got caught up in some stuff.
Yeah, that the very last restart there and coming to get the white flag, you were in behind Dyer and Rundle. Did you see anything that was anything other than just maybe a racing incident? What happened in front of you?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that.
Okay.
I do have my opinion, but
Okay.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Okay, well, it benefits you
because a break from a teammate though.
Yeah, it benefits you because you come home in second, man, and this place is tough. It looked like everybody's fighting for grip, and early in it, you're down on the bottom trying to get by Dyer and just couldn't do it. Was there just that big a lack of grip on the exits of the corners from the bottom?
No, he was just he was kissing me down low. Just couldn't free up the car and get off the corner. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Well, an awesome run nonetheless. You're on the podium, man. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous. All the fans are watching.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for Dirt Racing Network and you, Roger. Thank you for Beard Wisconsin Small Batch Beard Oils and Balms. Next Level Support, Litigation, Puma, Mars, Scrub-a-Dub, BAM. It's Wisconsin, you know. Yeah, just everybody with the love and support and hanging through me with these tough week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, but hopefully we'll get back to winning ways.
All right, man. Well, congrats on a great night tonight. Maybe this will turn things around and you'll start being on the podiums or in victory circle a little bit more, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Adam Vinny finishing in second tonight. Now let's move back in the field to one spot. He got in here finally. Caleb Dyer, third place tonight, buddy. I'm going to have a question here. Coming to the white flag. Pretty close quarter racing there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we were just all bumper to bumper right there, and it was, I mean, you can't really judge what somebody in front of him's doing, and, you know what I mean, he may have checked up a little bit and tried to turn up under Dylan right there, and I got into the back of him. I mean, I completely apologize for it, but, I mean, I feel like it was just hard racing more than anything right there at the end. I mean, top four were all bumper to bumper right there, so.
Yeah, it looked like everything was kind of coming back. You guys all went and got tires with about 20 to go. A lot of us were thinking that might not have been a great strategy, but it ends up working out. You end up on the podium, man. What were you guys thinking when you caught that caution there a couple laps after you got tires?
I was happy more than anything because it gained me a few. I got a few spots on the restart right there, so I think it put me like up 2 or 3 spots right there. So I mean that was definitely helpful.
Well, great run tonight, man. Give me a couple shout-outs, some thank yous. We'll let you get out of here.
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank Prayer Race Parts and Joey and Dylan Connor and my girlfriend for letting me do this and y'all for putting on the broadcast.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us, and we'll look forward to seeing you back next week.
Yes, sir.
Caleb Dyer finishing in third. Now we'll move on. He had a rough week last week, but he bounces right back. He leads all 70 laps. Dylan Connor, those cars in the mirror got awfully big at the end of it.
Yeah, they sure did. I knew as bumpy and slick as this place was, I knew the tires were going to be a major. That's why I tried to save every chance I got, and they still had way better tires and was quicker at the end. I just knew it. Focus on hitting my marks at the end and kind of not really brake checking, but kind of like just slow my momentum up in the middle to where he couldn't carry his as fast, and it kind of helped my drive off a little bit. But it was a blast.
Well, you haven't been one to want to get off track very much and go make a pit stop to get tires on any of the cautions. Is that just kind of a standard strategy for the 91 car?
Yeah, well, I was really just playing it by. I mean, I knew that if there was a time to pit, it was going to be when they pitted. I mean, they made the right call, but it was just kind of seeing how long we could go green flag and how short of a run we have at the end. And I felt like 19 laps to the green flag, I felt like it was going to be they was going to burn up some tire coming back through there, and it just worked out again.
Well, an awesome run, man. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you celebrate another great victory here at ERA.
Yeah, I want to thank you foremost for doing the broadcast every Tuesday. I want to thank ERA, Marvin, Jeff, Gunslinger Whiskey, A&P Graydon. They're the main sponsors of the league. I want to thank Ashworth Roadside Rescue, Purrier Race Parts, and Chris and Alan Purrier with Caldwell Banker Elite.
All right, man. Congrats on the win. We'll look forward to seeing you back next week, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dylan Connor picking up that win tonight. I've kind of lost count, and I'll have to check on that before we start up next week and figure out how many wins that guy has in this series. Let's take a very quick look here. I got that up. We're scrolling through there. I just wanted to see if that would ignite and come back. So let's go look at the results. Connor, Vinny, and Dyer. 1, 2, 3. Matt Eddy up to fourth. McLaughlin on them old tires. He was the only other car that didn't pit all night. He finishes fifth. Humphrey, Moore, Hurlburt, Hines, Griffin, Payette through number 11, Reed Rundle. After getting close to the white flag in second, he'll come home in 12th. Knowles, Werdeman, Westendorf, Turnmeyer, Wynn, and Tesser rounding out the 18-car field tonight. So another Tuesday night in the books. I want to remind everybody about Thursday night, 8:30 Eastern Time. SimRatMarket.com. Mighty Midget Series back in action. Summer Sizzlers continue. A couple of double shows for you there. Didn't look at the schedule to see what track they were at, but you know where to be and when to be there. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Appreciate everybody being here, guys. Without you, there's no reason for us to do this. Without all the great leagues giving us fantastic racing, like you saw right here tonight, there is nothing for us to cover. Thank you to everybody in all aspects of that. Till we see you guys the next time. Peace and love to everyone. Keep the rough side